Here is the Dead Rabbit RDA. Wait a minute, that's not the right fucking RDA, damn it! What is up, my fellow vape heads? B-Man Vapor back again with another review. Another one that I should have done fucking ages ago, but I'm here to do it now. And that review I am talking about is the Dead Rabbit RDA. Now this motherfucker right here is definitely my number 2 RDA that I use on a daily basis. I fucking love this RDA. There's just a couple little cons with it, and that's about it. Other than that, fucking great flavor, great vapor production. Everything about this RDA will kick you straight in the fucking nuts. This RDA is a bad son of a bitch. I am rocking it on the VGod Pro Mech 2 mechanical tube mod that I did a review on a while back. It fucking hits like a fucking tank on this, and I kind of like how that looks. Pretty fucking murdered out, all nice and black. Goes real good. The drip tip, I want to say that's one of the drip tips that comes with this. Maybe not, maybe not. We'll see about that. But anyway, let's take it for a fucking rip. And yeah, we'll check out this vapor production. Got a couple fucking aliens in here. Two 5 wrap fucking aliens in here, 3mm, ohming out to a 0.13. Love it. She fucking punches, man. Love this fucking RDA. So yeah, enough chit chat. We're gonna make this one pretty sharp and shiny. Get right down to the fucking basics. We're going to jump down. I believe I still have everything. I still have the packaging. And I'm pretty damn sure I still have everything that comes with this. So, like I said, I've had this one for quite some time too, and I just never did a review on it. Yeah, I talked about that in my last review of the Bonza. I don't know why I haven't done more tank and RDA reviews, but that is soon to change. Here very soon, I'm about to acquire the new Dead Rabbit RTA, which is, it's the same build deck, the same RDA, just with a fucking tank on it. It is bad to the fucking bone. As soon as I get that, a review will come for that as well. But anyway, let's dive down. Let's check this bad boy out. We'll see the packaging, everything it comes in, and then we'll come back up and we'll talk pros, cons, price, and every fucking thing else that you will need to know. Let's get down there. Oh, fucking Rizite. Here is the Dead Rabbit RDA. This is the packaging it comes in. Pretty fucking nice little box, I must say. There's that side, that side, that side. And here is the back. There's some specs if you want to check them out. What comes in the package and all that. Pause and read that if you want to. But anyway, that's it. And there is your scratch and sniff, so you can go online, authenticate it, make sure you didn't get fucked when you bought this. Make sure it's the authentic product. So yeah, let's pop her open, see what we fucking got. Right there, you pop the top open and you are greeted with your beautiful Dead Rabbit RDA in all of its fucking glory. Beautiful as hell. Love that fucking nice little red resin drip tip that comes with this bad motherfucker. This packaging is fucking spot on. This I don't know what you want to call it, styrofoam fucking packing here. It's in there real fucking nice and snug. But yeah, we'll get to this in just a fucking second. You get a little bag of spares. I do not believe, unless it's under here, no. you don't get any kind of instruction manual with this, unless, I mean, I didn't get one. Probably because I bought this from a vape shop when I got it, and this was a display RDA, and the guy had to go in the back and get the packaging for me. So, apologize if this comes with a manual and I do not have it. But anyway, it says probably basically it's in every fucking language known to man. It probably just says the the specs and whatever the fuck. This is a 24 millimeter RDA, and I couldn't tell you how tall it is and all that shit. But who needs to know that? Anyway, here's a bag of fucking spares that comes with this. You get a black, I want to say Ultim drip tip. Is it Ultim? Delrin? Maybe a Delrin drip tip in there. You get two little Allen keys. One's a little thicker for your squonk pin and that type of shit, and then the other one is for your extra grub nuts. The grub nuts that are in the RDA when you first get it are flatheads, and then of course you get Allen extra nuts. You get a bunch of fucking O-rings, and of course the old trusty squonk pin is in there. But yeah, that's what you get inside the fucking box. Hope you like this new little mat thing I got here. I think it's a wipe cloth or something that Vapor DNA was so nice to have sent me. I thought maybe it would, accent the screen a little bit. I don't fucking know. I just threw it down there. But anyway, here is the Dead Rabbit RDA. And like I said, it is 24 millimeters across the bottom. You got a nice little resin drip tip here that comes with it. I gotta say, this drip tip is pretty fucking loose. On most RDAs, the drip tip's pretty fucking snug, but this one, for some damn reason, sorry about the water on the top there, I gave this sucker a good cleaning before I did this video. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, this, even when it's dry, man, this drip tip is loose as piss, and any drip tip I have put on here has been loose as shit. So that's got to be a con right there. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. But anyway, yeah, it's loose as a bitch. It's got side angled airflow that goes downward to your coil. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little more at the end and with the pros and the cons. It gives it great flavor and all of that, but the purging, man, you cannot purge with this RDA, which really fucking sucks. But anyway, beautiful, nice engraved dead rabbit there. Got the little dead rabbit on there. Face with the X'd out eyes, couple cross mods behind it, and then there's nothing on the other side. You do have adjustable air control on the top, which is real nice and snug. When you get this out of the box and when it's nice and dry, the air is real tight. So once you get some juice on here and get it lubed up, it'll move a lot better. But just like most RDAs. But anyway, you can turn it. Turn it halfway, all the way, blah, 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 blah. Same type situation as anything else. And what happens on one side will be on the other. There is a single coil option air control in here, so you can have that hole open and this one completely blocked off, which is very nice. So yeah, 510 pin on the bottom. It is not adjustable, but it is protruding very fucking nice, as you can see. So this is very hybrid safe. Some branding on the bottom there. You got designed by Heathen and Hellvape down here, and some quality control, and then you got your product number right there. So yeah, the threads are all real nice and smooth on here. She screws on everything like a beaut. So let's check out this deck and talk about what makes this RDA different from all the rest. So pop it off. First we'll talk about the cap here. Pop off the air control here if I can get her off nice and fucking snug. But as you can see, when you pop off the airflow, there's your 3 air air holes here, two on the sides, and then you got one for a single coil. And then it's kind of got that rounded kind of conical design in there for flavor and all that type of shit. Pop that aside here, and there's the inside of your barrel, which is real freaking nice, decent machining. One thing I will say is they kind of cheaped out on the paint inside here. You can kind of see blues and greens, and they didn't completely get this coated on the inside with the black. They should have just left it freaking stainless, in my opinion. Coated the outside and just left the inside kind of like the engravings there. But it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, that's the inside of the barrel. Like I said, single coil or dual coil. Pop that on there, and here is the deck. Bad as hell. It's kind of like a postless deck, but just with different kinds of posts. You can when you pop your coils in there, you can get underneath them and cut them off, and yeah, it really takes the guesswork out of trimming your coils before you put them in there. Pretty freaking nice. Love to build on this deck. Of course, let's see here. Of course, the gold side will be your positive side, and then the stainless side will be your negative. Really does not have much of a juice well on here, but the way the cotton is and how much cotton goes in here, and then once you get the top cap on, it kind of makes it like an extra, juice well. I think that's what Heathen was going for there. He made the bottom. The bottom's kind of real flat. There's really not much of a juice well on the deck, but then once you pop the top on, basically this whole chamber here becomes your juice well. So you can squonk it all the way up to the air and not worry about leaking. And one kick-ass thing about top airflow is it is very hard to get this RDA to leak. But anyway, yep, it's a very good RDA to squonk with. I use this quite a bit on squonking. Works real well. It's got a little ceramic block in the middle. That way when your juice shoots up, it hits that block and kind of disperses from side to side, soaking your wick. And like I said, the way your coils are right here, you've got a lot of wick on the side. So when you got it tucked down in your juice well there, and you squonk it, it saturates the coil very nice. So yeah, that's about it. And like I said, there's flathead. You get flathead grub screws to begin with, pre-installed, and then of course you got the Allen screws. But anyway, that's about it right there. That is the Dead Rabbit RDA. Pop her off of here. And yeah, that is the Dead Rabbit RDA. Let's chuck a build in here, and we'll come back on top. We'll vape it, and we'll talk pros, cons, price, and all that other shit. So there you have it. There is the Dead Rabbit RDA. Now this motherfucker right here, damn, I'm here to tell you, is bad as shit. So if you have not seen or tried the Dead Rabbit RDA yet, I strongly suggest it. It's been out for quite some time now, and I know there's a fucking 500,000 reviews online for this, but I had to do one of my own. What is a review channel, a vaping review channel, without a Dead Rabbit RDA review? just like the Bonza. I had to have one of those on my channel. So, anyway, yeah, vapor production. Amazing, especially with this braided, twisted, can't remember what size wire I used, but I got a braided wire in here, 3 braid, 5 wraps, ohmed out to a 0.13. It's real fucking nice. As you can see, single fucking coil. It is stainless steel. So, we all know stainless steel ramps up super fucking quick. So it's just a fucking real nice build for a mech mod. No wait time. I mean, it's... And one thing I was talking about with the airflow with this, one good thing about having a build like this that ramps up super quick in the Dead Rabbit is you don't have to purge it. I am a purger when it comes to my RDAs. It's just a habit I do, and it's needed. In most RDAs, sometimes you got big builds. They take a little bit to ramp up, so you got to blow in it. Which that is what purging is. You blow in it just a couple times to get it heated up, and then you take your hit. That way you don't get a lot of air with your hit. But anyway, so that's what's good about having a build like this in it. It ramps up just like that, and it's ready to hit. But yeah, pros with this. Like I said, it hits like a fucking tank. Vapor production is amazing depending on what build you put in here. Any build I have put in here works great. Especially these quick ramp up builds work amazing in the Dead Rabbit. I love the air control. I love the fucking knurling. Didn't talk about that in the up and close. There is knurling around the top, so you get a good grip. But you do have to hold the sides, because there is no... we'll talk about that in the cons. But anyway, there's nothing to grab onto the RDA cap on the inside. There's no clips to hold it, so it does kind of slide around on there a little bit, so you got to kind of pinch it on the bottom and then turn your AC. But I just like to keep it wide open. I mean, it's already restricted enough, for my taste anyway. Other people I've heard, they like to cut it down a little bit, but for me, I love it wide open. It hits perfect wide open to me. Build quality is fucking amazing. Everything on this, like I said, any build I have ever put in here works fucking great. The machining on this is perfect. Everything lines up just right. Yeah, pros across the board. Cons with this. The drip tip, there's no fucking grip. Now, I don't know if this is just the RDA I have, but I have heard from a couple other people too that their Dead Rabbits, the O-ring inside here where your drip tip goes, is real loose. I mean, it's not so bad to where, when you hit it falls out in your mouth or nothing. It's not that bad, but it's pretty fucking bad. I mean, literally, there's no way I could hang this from it. It just falls out. I mean, it's weak as shit. The O-ring in the top here for the drip tip sucks. Another con, kind of the airflow like I was talking about. You cannot purge this. If you go to purge this, it'll blow you right in the face. See, there's you cannot purge it. That would be a con to a lot of people. But if you put the right build in here that ramps up quick enough, you don't have to worry about purging it. Other cons. Let's see. There's not much of a juice well in here. But, when you pop the cap on, that kind of becomes your juice well. And with the top airflow, you really don't have to worry about leaking. So once, and it's got double O-rings on here, so that way it gives it kind of more of a seal, so when you, when you juice it up, you can, you do not have to worry about leaking. Squonking, it's an amazing squonk RDA. Yeah, I mean, it's just a real great top-notch RDA. There's not much cons. Only a couple cons. Just that O-ring and the airflow, being like that. If he would have angled it out just a tad bit more, you could purge this. But with the airflow as it is right now, there's no purging this whatsoever. So yeah, that's about it. Price for this, you can find this everywhere. Fucking, there's not one vape shop or online store that you cannot go to and not find this RDA. It's everywhere. It's around the $35 mark, depending on what website you go to. You can buy this. They have an SQ version of this. That's a single coil. I believe that one's $25. Oh, and another thing I want to mention. If you do not like that angled airflow on this, they do sell two different kinds of caps. I believe they're the Challenger caps or something like that they're called, but there's two separate caps that you can buy for this. The top cap for this. One has a cross on it, I want to say, and another one has like two knives, and an X on it. But you can purge those. They blow straight out the side. So it's kind of nice that Heathen did that. He listened to people, that was complaining about, not being able to purge it. So he released a couple extra caps. If you don't like that, you can get, you love the build deck and everything about this and the flavor, but you just want to purge it, so you can get, different caps. But yeah, that's about it. That is the Dead Rabbit RDA. Pop this up here. Hopefully I can get a thumbnail out of that right there. But yeah, that's about it. That's the Dead Rabbit RDA. Go pick you one up if you haven't had one. It is an amazing RDA. Here real soon, my next video will be of the Dead Rabbit RTA. Just to give you a quick little preview. There's the bad motherfucker right there. That is the Dead Rabbit RTA. Video will be up for that next. I have to work on it. It takes a little time to make these videos, especially when you have a shitty computer and a shitty camera. It takes a little time. So I will get that video out as soon as I can get it made for y'all. Promise. But for now, here's the Dead Rabbit RDA. Go get you one if you haven't. And thank you very much for watching. This is the B-Man Vapor signing out. And, whatever you're vaping on, it doesn't matter. Just get off them damn cigarettes. They're fucking cancer sticks. They're going to kill you one day. Get off them damn cigarettes and get to vaping. Find you your right mod, the one that hits, to your satisfaction. Get off them cancer sticks, y'all. Keep on vaping. B-Man Vapor signing out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Give it a like. Peace, y'all.